little.
You know, the first time I saw you was in Australia.
I know, yeah, we were talking about that.
Comics Lounge Melbourne.
Yeah.
One of the door guys, Tim, was a good friend of mine, and he writes me during the day, hey, Tony Hinchcliffe, and this was when, because I told you, this was when Tony, this was fucking 8 years ago, he was already good, but he wasn't the heel that he is now. The guy.
Right.
But he had that spark, because when he opened for you in the theater, I remember he opened with, Melbourne, Australia, lots of white people. What is this, heaven? And Melbourne is a super liberal, you know. The theater, the release.
Yeah.
There needs to be tension for there to be release.
Yeah.
And I remember my friend Tim writes me, and he goes, oh, to Joe Rogan, and they're coming to, and it was another guy's, it was like an Australian guy's show or something. You know, that's his headlining show. And he was big in Australia, but not like pack out the club, half-papered, older people. You know, it was like a regular crowd, I would say. Nothing superstar, rock star shit.
Right.
And all the open micers, all me, everybody gets back into the room to watch you. Because you're our first famous guy that we've seen drop into that club. And in our head, you know how open mic, we're all haters, dude. We're all like, let's see this American guy bomb, you know? Because we're all haters at that point. You know how open micers, dude.
Oh, yeah, I was a hater.
Dude, yeah, what do you think, dude? I'm getting 2 minutes at this club. What the fuck am I, you know? So we're all like, oh, how's this? And you come, they go, from America. And this was, you had the Joe Rogan experience. It was, I think, you just went from Ustream to YouTube. So it was big in the comedy community. But in Australia, pop culture, not that big. You know, you were the Fear Factor guy, I would say, most. Just looking at the crowd, what they thought of you. And you get a polite, nothing like it would be today. You get a polite applause. And you go out there, and it was your triggered set. You did so clever too. You did the opener of your hour and the closer, right? Because I saw you in the next day in the theater.
Yeah.
Dude, you were murdering so hard when you had that Kim Kardashian bit, when you're climbing on a stool, you're kicking off the heels.
Yeah.
Sweat was dripping, because it was summer in Australia. Sweat was dripping down, I remember. And all of us, like comics in the back, are like, this is not a crowd that for who Kim Kardashian is a prevalent pop figure, but your bit was so good that it transcends the reference. You know, it's like me as a young kid watching Dave Chappelle doing Crack Baby. I'm an Estonian white kid in a suburb. What do I know about the corner and the projects? I've never even seen a black person. But he's literally never. But his talent transcends the reference.
Right.
And I remember you were murdering so hard, and that's when I was like, holy fuck. Like, because we all thought you're just like a famous guy who just does stand-up on the side. And we were like, no, this guy's a murderer. And I remember that poor headliner, I mean, rest in peace. And you were like, slamming.
Well, thanks, brother. Yeah, that was right when I was about to film Triggered. So that shit was tight. That shit was tight.
And then I remember somebody comes back to me. They know I smoke weed. They go, Mr. Rogan needs weed.
Dun, 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 dun.
And in my head, I'm like,
Didn't we hang out on this little, like, balcony area? Little fire escape?
So let me tell you about this balcony.
Hey, we gotta go, man. I'm sorry. I gotta wrap this up.
Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up with this.
Okay.
So you're on the balcony, and I get the weed, and I tell my friend Tim, see, I'm cool. I'm not going to talk, and for everybody try to talk to you there. I'm just going to give you a fist bump and the weed. I go, I have the weed. Tim grabs the weed, turns around, and just walks away. And in my head, I'm like, I wish I could have just given you a fist bump, you know. But now, 9 years later,
hey,
fuck you, Tim.
Yeah, fuck you, Tim. You hater. You took his weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. It's cool. It's always cool to go to a different country and see the scene.
Yeah.
And Melbourne had a pretty good
And then
scene.
you murdered in the theater. 7 a.m. I see you at the UFC. Holly Holm, Ronda Rousey, amazing KO. Dude, I go back to bed. I wake up. You're already in LA talking to a scientist engaged. I'm like, this guy fucking. That was like a crazy weekend, you know?
Yeah, it's a wild life. Anyway, again, thank you, my brother. Thank you for being at the club. Thanks for being an awesome guy. It's great having you around. It's great to see you flourish. And if people get a chance to see you live, don't miss it. Ari is a real killer. 12 years in, and it's beautiful to see you there, man. And thank you very much for being there Friday and Saturday night.
You fucking murdered.
It meant a lot to me.